What's going on? This is Chris Karns. And DJs are not jukeboxes. Yeah, it was interesting because, I battled from like 99 till 2004 and had some, decent success, I guess you would say. 2007, I was doing like the local DJ thing around Denver, and it got to a point where I was just like, I hate this. And I was playing like, gigs where I had to play like Britney Spears and Katy Perry and would like play a song and hide behind the turntables, and I just really just wanted a way out of that world, and I wanted to be able to get back out and be on tour again like I was doing, and I figured battling would be my best ticket to get back into that world.
Just having fun, I ain't even begun.
I ended up, just working my butt off and like completely rededicated my entire life to trying to become better at that. So whether it was like not drinking alcohol or eating the right foods, and then like physically preparing myself, mentally preparing myself, like not allowing myself to say anything negative. Even if something popped in my head, like some kind of insecurity, I would say the opposite out loud. Just wanted to make sure I could be completely ready for that moment when I got to it. And it wasn't an if in my mind at that point. I went into it with a mentality of like, I'm winning this year and that's it. And there's no other reason I'm doing this. I'm trying to win. When it came to that moment where they were announcing the top three, and like I was looking through this periscope, seeing out of my eyes, but like I wasn't there. It was like an out-of-body experience almost. And walked out on stage, and it was surreal. It was a surreal moment because it was something I had always idolized, like all the DMC World Champions of the past, and like I wouldn't be a DJ if it wasn't for DMC videos. But I'd never even dreamed of that when I first started, that I would ever be one of those people that would reach that that level of like becoming a DMC World Champion. So it was an unbelievable moment. I've been working with Pretty Lights for the last consistently for about 2.5 years now, doing shows. And yeah, we got in the studio together, and it was really effortless. It was very relaxed, and we were able to just start tapping into some really creative ideas right away and just experimenting with some different things. And as far as the shows and doing everything like with the band, it's the best gig I could possibly have because for one, it's not just playing music, just DJing, and that's fun, that's all good, but like in this particular instance, like it's more of a focus on, I'm like a member of the band, so I'm trying to figure out ways that I can take samples, any sample at any time, and flip it with cue points, and then re-chopping in a different order, and then key shifting now with like the new version of Serato DJ, and mapping my own custom controllers. And we're just like taking steps every single show. There's like another step added to it, figuring out ways that we can make a sample sound like something that has been manipulated and pre-produced in Ableton or something like that, but it's all being done live. Like all the glitching and all the effects and the different things that we're doing, it's all being done live in the moment. So it's almost like taking a sample and like using it as a synth. So it's some pretty different shit. I think DJs are not jukeboxes, and You know, the reason is because we put in a lot of work to go through and like discover new music. And you know, it's not just something, I think people have this misconception that you just, as a DJ, you just listen to the radio and then you just show up and just play stuff. And that's not the case. I think the average club goer doesn't understand how much energy and effort and time goes into putting together a set, putting together a playlist, keeping your crates in order, keeping your songs in order, and just knowing music, knowing like the right time to play something. And you know, like I don't hate requests. I probably hate them less than most people, but I will say this. I've been in some situations where people have asked me to play songs and I did it and it ended up like fucking up the whole set. And like if I would have just been able to just do my thing, you know, that flow wouldn't have been interrupted and that vibe wouldn't have gotten broken up because was too busy trying to cater to what everybody wanted to hear, and then all of a sudden nobody was happy anymore. As opposed to just going with my instincts and saying, okay, this will work, let's do this, let's take them here. Because sometimes you can take them to places that they don't even know that they want to be taken to yet. You play a song that they don't even know that they love yet. And that's part of our job, is to be able to be the ones to introduce that, instead of just purely just like serving them their favorite meal. Like, try something a little bit different. You know, we got some stuff over here that's like exotic that you've never even tried before. That's from the other side of the world. And we got this dish from over here. Try a little bite of this and you might discover something new if you actually were to just chill the fuck out and not be in the DJ's ear all night about how you want to hear the song you just heard a million times on the radio. You might actually be able to hear something that you really, truly don't even know that you love yet. So just sit back and open your mind and let the DJ do their job. That's what they're there for. Oh, could a jukebox do this?
What the